folks are at home. I wonder if they miss me when I'm gone. I wonder if they pray for the girl who went away, left her dear old pants.
Thanks for joining us for part 2 of our Noah Shenandoah series with Muse Vineyards.
The third question I have for you is, which wine best tells Muse's story and why?
Well, I can't just talk about one wine. I have to talk about
I think
two.
that's understandable.
And one is the origin story.
Okay, yeah.
And that would be the Clio wine.
Yes.
So Clio was the first wine we ever made.
Okay.
We named the blends for the classic muses, who are the daughters of Zeus.
Okay, yeah.
So Clio was the first one we named, and Clio's the muse of history. And I named this one. Robert, my husband, whose name is Muse, was a little skeptical about using his family name. And then I said, well, you know, if your family name is Brown, maybe that's not such a great name for a winery. Yes. I guess if it's Lavacelle or something, it would be maybe better. But that wasn't our name.
You can't have it all, right?
Muse, it's a very good name.
Yep.
But when we have blends, let's take off on what Muse is beyond just a family name.
Yeah.
And it's a tradition and it's inspiration.
Yeah.
So we named our first wine Clio for the history of the Shenandoah Valley, our own history.
Yeah.
And in 2014, we submitted it to the Virginia Governor's Cup, the only wine we had at that point. We had combined 4 different wines into one blend. So they're what you call a Bordeaux style wine. It's the Cabernet Sauvignon, Cabernet Franc, Merlot, and Petit Verdot. We had 1 barrel of each. We made 4 barrels of wine and bottled it a few years later, and I sent it off to the Governor's Cup, which is the biggest competition in Virginia. And much to our enormous surprise, we won the cup.
Wow. That's awesome.
So that's the wine for which I think we are still best known
for. Sure.
But I also have to talk about a second wine.
All right, let's hear it.
Because this is sort of today's story, and it's called Daughter of the Stars.
Yeah.
And it's also a Bordeaux blend.
Okay. Yeah.
Actually very similar to Clio, but a little lighter in style.
Okay.
And as many of your viewers will know, Daughter of the Stars is the Algonquin word for Shenandoah.
That's right, yes.
So we needed a wine that talked about our Shenandoah County and our Shenandoah Valley history. Yeah. And beyond that, we decided that without some of the great institutions of this valley, we would not have been as successful. Yeah. So from the Daughter of the Stars, which we released in August of this year, we are giving $2 for each bottle sold to the Virginia Tech Foundation for their agricultural fellowship program called Valor. Yeah. So I think these 2 wines express what we have been, the quality of our wine, and what we want to do to make this an ever-growing community based on agriculture and incorporating the unique qualities of this valley.
From the history to the future.
Yes.
Yes. That's great. That's great. Yeah. So next question for you. Along with these award-winning estate wines that you all are doing, Muse Vineyards also has a wonderful lunch and fine dining options. And I know that you do events here as well. Can you share a little bit about that as well?
Well, yes. I mean, if you look around, your camera isn't pointing in that direction.
We'll show it here in a minute. Yeah.
You'll see every month we have a different art show, for example.
Sure.
This month is together with VECA, which is the arts community in the valley, which we are members of. And every year we do 12 different shows. Some of them are single artists, and some of them, like this one, are collectives chosen by a VECA jury and representing 10 or 12 different artists. From the beginning, I wanted this place to be a vibrant community center, a place where people would want to bring their visitors. And I think Shenandoah County people want something to be proud of.
Absolutely.
And they're happy when they bring they're visitors here, and maybe their visitors are from New York City, or maybe their visitors are from Paris, or maybe they're from Harrisonburg.
Right.
But they want to say, look, we've got something too.
That's right.
Which is as beautiful
Yes.
as anything you could find anywhere in the world.
Yeah.
And it's at a quality of the food and the wine. We focus on local. We work together with many other local businesses. We get our lettuce locally, our pimento cheese locally, our bread locally, our popcorn locally, our potato chips locally.
Yes.
And everything else that we can find that also expresses this valley.
Yes.
Corn grown in the valley, popped in the valley, potatoes grown in the valley, fried
in the valley.
In the valley.
That's right. Yeah.
And pimento cheese made by a lady whose mother made it, and she's using the same recipe. And even homemade treats for the dogs.
So everyone's happy when they come.
So everyone is happy when they come. So we're a dog-free, kid-free.
Yeah.
They all have to be on leashes.
Of course.
That's kind of an
understandable.
exaggeration. But well-behaved dogs and children are most welcome.
Yes.
And they're part of what makes our families families. Yeah. And it's very gratifying to me when we have people come around the holiday season and they're here with their visitors from around the country or around the world, and they're coming here with them. Yeah. And so we do guided tastings so that people can learn all about the wines. We're open 7 days a week. We have food every day. We have sunset suppers a couple of nights a week on Thursday and Friday. The sunset suppers of the summer will gradually change into fireside suppers for the winter. Yeah. But we'll have something on Thursday and Friday nights for people to do in this community.
Yeah, that's wonderful. That's wonderful. So those first 4 questions Sally had in advance, but we always like to do a little fun question. And so here's what we got for you today. So we hear that there's some exciting news, some things coming up for you all in downtown Woodstock, and we'd love to know a little bit more about what's going on.
Okay. Well, if you take a ride down Main Street and you look at something that all of a sudden is popping up as orange.
You know, it's very similar to this color.
Very similar.
Yes, I've noticed this.
Color.
Yes.
So there's a new facade of a small little store, but a beautiful little store.
Yes.
And we're opening it as the Shenandoah Wine Company, which will have tastings and wine by the glass and sales of Muse Vineyards wine in downtown Woodstock. Why are we doing that? Variety of reasons. First of all, we want to be more a part of this community than we already are. Secondly, we think with the new bookshop downtown and there's going to be another art gallery opening in November. We've got the Woodstock Cafe, which is wonderful. We've got Flower and Water, which is terrific.
Yes.
I should say we're getting all of our appliances for the shop from Beadler's, which is right next door. Yes. So we're adding to this community.
Fabric, it's already,
We found in the little shop that we rented a false ceiling, took it down, and 2 feet above that ugly drop ceiling is a tin ceiling, which we've now painted sky blue. Yeah. We dug down through about 4 layers of linoleum flooring and other things. Yes. The last time the shop was used was a haircut salon.
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
And we found the original oak floor beneath it. So we refinished the floor, painted the ceiling, and we're going to have a wine shop officially being ribbon cut by the Shenandoah Chamber of Commerce on the 30th of October.
Wow.
So come on downtown.
Yes.
And we hope that people walking along the streets in Woodstock will also then come to know about us. We'll have some photo murals of the vineyard and know that only a mile and a half
hop, skip, and jump, and you can be right down.
You can be down here. But on the day that you just want to pick up a bottle of wine for dinner, let's say, or you work at the courthouse, let's say, and you want to get together with your friends for a little impromptu happy hour, the brew house is a great place, but now you'll have another place.
That's great.
So that's what is our exciting news.
That's so exciting. I can't wait to see that opened up.
Thank you.
Yeah. Well, on that note, Sally, thank you so much for being on Get to Know Shinko with me, your host, Noah Shenandoah. To learn more about and connect with Muse Vineyards, you can visit them. They're on a bunch of different socials. You're on Facebook and on Instagram and TikTok. Also visit their website, which is musevineyards.com, or better yet, come see them in person at 16 Serendipity Lane outside of Woodstock. Again, open every day. And then the address for your new location?
Is 138 South Main Street.
138 South Main Street. So until next time, I'm Noah Shenandoah. I encourage you to get out and get to know Shinko.
If you'd like to have your business featured on Get to Know Shinko, please reach out to me, John Fogel, at jvogel@shenandoahcountyva.us, or message me right here on Facebook. We appreciate you watching this video and helping to get the word out on all the amazing businesses right here in Shenandoah County.